There are 1,000 events. How do we choose which one to start with? We should have a cultural calendar starting with key US historical moments, because in the US we not only are able to celebrate more things than what you might be able to do in other countries, but there's a lot of momentum and progress that's happened here where we've documented how these communities have contributed to American history. I always do some of the major events. You can go to SHRM, SHRM, the Society for Human Resource Management. They have a diversity calendar. There's so many diversity calendars. I think Diversity Best Practices has calendars as well. Essentially, you can do two things. I always start with like, here are the key things you absolutely have to do. You can do Lunar New Year, especially as we're expanding to have a heightened understanding of the AAPI community. Obviously, you're going to do Black History Month. Then you do Women's History Month. I know something is in April, but this is a reflection of how much I need to learn. In May, you have not only Asian American and Pacific Islander Month, but I think it's Mental Health Awareness Month. Then you got June, Pride Month, and Juneteenth. By the time you get to July, you have Hispanic Heritage Month from September 15th to October 15th, Military and Veterans Families Month. And lastly, in December, that is a holiday month. Holiday, it's just holiday, so that we're not exclusive. So if you can have this cultural calendar, then every month there's a continuation of this conversation. So it's not reactive. You've actually planned for it. You should have historical context and also galvanize the community to say, how do you want to be represented this month? It is not appropriate to put a rainbow flag up as the only form of representation. That's not how we all show up. So it's being in tune, being aware, creating that calendar, and then have every facet of the business aligned to that calendar. Everybody this month should be focused on June Pride. So it should be your sales teams, it should be your marketing teams. Everybody is aligned. So it is not this one moment. And last but not least, people always say, how do we go from being performative so we're not just celebrating this one month? Well, actually, there's several representative events throughout the year. You can choose up to 3 representations for each community throughout the year, so you have continuity. At the end of Black History Month, you said, we look forward to talking to you next month about Women's History Month. So now people expect and they're looking forward to this discourse. And it's not some one-off event that you've just thrown together because you're behind the times. Your thoughtfulness right now is going to determine how you attract and retain talent, especially at this moment of a hybrid workforce.